Okay guys, tonight is the Women Tell All for The Bachelor, and important news, it is on at 9 p.m. These are all the women who are going to be attending, plus Sydney and Taylor, who were cut out at the end because this picture's only so big. I am most excited to see Maria, but I'm also excited to see a few of the other girls, and I'll do another video about that. Do you guys care that it's on an hour later? How is that going to affect everybody? Okay, I don't know who's watching the Women Tell All right now, but Maria is eating these girls up. It seems like it's the whole entire house against Jess, Leia, and Sydney, but Madina, who was originally like friends with them, is able to kind of show perspective on both sides. But Leia got called out a lot because they thought it was crocodile tears, that whole date card, note card thing, and that she was like not letting Madina be nice to Maria. Maria went in on Leia and she was crying and left the show, like, during the commercial break. And then when she came back, Maria, like, went up to her and, like, hugged her and said, like, it's okay. Maria was just trying to hold the girls accountable who were, like, talking about her behind her back during the show, and she is now able to do that at the Women Tell All. Maria is getting so much love from the audience. Everyone is screaming her name. I feel like she has to be the Bachelorette. Maria and Jess did have words as well, and I felt like Jess, maybe she was lying on Maria's name, but she was getting interrupted a lot, which was what her point was, so I feel like we were not able to get the closure that we needed as viewers. And Lexi right now is in her hot seat. Alright, so the drama ended up getting resolved between Sydney, Maria, and Leia. Like, the key factors of the drama tonight was, like, the whole house versus the clique of Jess, Leia, and Sydney. I wanted to see more of the girl drama. I love everyone and I like hope everyone's feelings are okay, but like I wanted to see more of the girl drama hashed out so that we could have had like a better understanding as the viewer. It felt kind of rushed because they had the whole rose ceremony, the whole Rachel segment, and the whole Kelsey's note segment that really took away from like these women hashing out the stuff. Maria had her hot seat. She did absolutely amazing, and she extended an olive branch to Leia and Sydney. She comforted Leia when she was crying when she got back from commercial break, and she also apologized to Sydney and offered her a big hug. Sydney said where she went wrong is she wasn't trying to find resolution, so she apologizes to Maria for that. It actually felt like there was more heat on Leia tonight, but ultimately everyone ended up making up and becoming friends again. Kelsey T was really quiet during the reunion, but she did say opening up about her family on the show did get a lot of messages towards her way and that she has been in touch with her father and he did apologize. I thought Lexi did an amazing job on the tell-all as well. She had a hot seat and talked about the timeline thing, and when she spoke, you know she was like telling the truth. I thought Jenn did really great as well in her hot seat, and it kind of felt like Jessie was like giving hints that she could be the next Bachelorette, but I also feel like Maria is like the clear choice because she got so much love tonight. And Maria also like still wanted to make up with everyone. She just wanted to like express that she was upset and why, and she still was like being so nice to the people who maybe mistreated her during the show. I love the sisters. I loved Edwina. I literally loved Joey. Oh my god, he's actually the best Bachelor ever. And I have a soft spot for Jess, guys. I'm sorry. Like, she was nervous on that stage. Like, her voice was breaking. We got a really good teaser for next week for, like, the 3-hour finale. So I'm just so invested. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to listen to my podcast and my YouTube live streams where I break down the entire episode in a longer format. Oh my god, guys. We just found out what the note was all about with Kelsey A. During the Women Tell All, they paused the tell-all to show the scene between Kelsey A and Joey since they left us off on a cliffhanger last week. If you don't want any spoilers, swipe up and scroll, but basically what happened, she said that she was really missing him, and it's really hard during those days when she's just wondering what's going on between him and other women, and that she really just misses him. So she scared him for no reason because she still loves him, she still wants to stay, and what? All that note buildup was for nothing because it was just to see Joey sweat and scare. Did the producers make her write this? Kelsey says that if she could do it over, she would have used different wording for the note instead of "we need to talk." So a lot of people were saying that it looked like producer handwriting. So I think that this whole thing was just like set up and staged for like ratings and TV and to get us wondering what's going to happen at the rose ceremony. Because Jesse Palmer did say we're going to see the rose ceremony tonight, and the woman who's eliminated is going to be at this tell-all. Which makes perfect sense if you saw my TikTok last week where Francesca from E! News was interviewing Joey and said that Joey said that Rachel or Maria should be the next Bachelorette because Rachel is eliminated tonight and she ends up being at the Women Tell All, so that next week for the finale it's just focused on Daisy and Kelsey A. I cannot believe that Kelsey A wrote this note and freaked him out. Joey was shaking in his boots. I felt so bad for him, but ultimately it will show him that he really loves Kelsey A so much. When in doubt, he was gonna fight for her to stay if she was even gonna potentially leave. Okay, spoiler alert if you have not watched tonight's episode, but the Women Tell All was interrupted. We went back to Tulum to see the Kelsey A and Joey day card moment, and then after that, since everything was fine, we went right to the rose ceremony with Rachel, Daisy, and Kelsey A. Roses were handed out, and Kelsey A got a rose, and Daisy got a rose, which means Rachel was sent home. Rachel was really sad, and we were so heartbroken. We love Rachel. She's had a rough season online, but she was sent home during the final 3. Rachel was joined at the hot seat with Joey to talk about their relationship, and she was crying happy tears and sad tears, but ultimately knows that they were better off as friends. Rachel did take the time to address a lot of the backlash she's been receiving online. It's totally inappropriate. Stop sending those awful messages. She's honestly gotten the worst of it for no reason. Rachel deserves better. So shout out to Rachel, and I cannot wait to see what happens next week during the finale with the final 2.